Hi, I'm David. Welcome to another episode of Changing Times. Today's guest is Kevin Morland, founder of A Now for Others charity. Please enjoy and stay safe. Hi, Kev, how's things?
Hi Dave, I'm alright mate, are you?
Yeah, not too bad. We're ticking over, we're ticking over.
I'm with you.
Aye, we are. So, first
Nice
of
back
all,
garden there, haven't you?
hey?
At least you've got a lovely back garden there.
Well, yeah, we're alright. So, first of all, tell us what you're organising, what your organisation charity is.
It's called An Hour for Others. Basically, it's all about bringing our community together, inspiring change by sharing time, skills, resources, donations, acts of kindness to get it out to the most vulnerable and people whose lives have hit hard time, just to, just to sort of bring our communities back together and basically just show that, the way forward is all about unity, kindness, compassion, and nothing else really should be coming before that.
Yeah, and obviously at the moment with the pandemic and everything, you've had to change the model of the charity a lot to accommodate that.
Yeah, well, our main things we normally do are obviously painting and decorating companies give their time and skills free, and construction companies to go and help people in the homes and the bedrooms of children living in poverty or isolation, elderly living in isolation. Acts of kindness, we get tickets for the match and events and stuff like that, what we get out, to people who are coping with terminal illness or, going through hard times. We have our kids groups where football academies, gymnastics, dance, boxing, any type of group like that offer free places for kids. We have health and wellbeing group sessions set on where health and wellbeing professionals like yoga teachers, mindfulness, they go out to the community centres. God, we should do absolutely everything, but obviously because of what's happened at the minute, we had to stop all that and sort of just look at what was actually needed at this time. And basically, so many people are on lockdown. There's many vulnerable families you were linked with, through the schools and local organisations. So they're struggling for food. So the donations that we've been getting packs each week from local. The money that we're getting in, we're spending in local businesses, and local butchers, local bakers, local fruit and veg people. So that's helping the local businesses as well, and in turn, we're helping the families. We've got a phone line set up for any elderly people or anybody really who's in isolation, who are on their own, who might be a little bit scared, a little bit anxious. We've got that running every day, where people can phone up, just a little friendly voice to talk to. We've also been getting the packs out for the kids, the activity packs, colouring books, puzzles, reading books and stuff like that. We've sent hundreds of them round. I think so far we've helped around 1,600 people in the last few weeks. So every Thursday we get that delivery of food out. And once the money runs out, but obviously hopefully we'll be getting more in. So just see how it goes. I mean, fingers crossed this will all be ended soon.
Hopefully, but obviously with the type of charity that you are and how organisations and corporates support you, have you noticed more support with what the work that you're doing at the moment?
We've noticed a lot more support from individuals, volunteers. I think we've got over 200 now over the last couple of weeks. I think sort of as it's happened, it's, people have said, the end of the day, if there was ever a city anywhere that was going to be geared up for anything like this, it was going to be our city. For people just literally wanting to help each other. So we've been absolutely inundated with amazing volunteers who do the driving. We had to get them all checked and stuff and get them through our procedure, with the health and safety stuff. So we've been sending them out to food banks as well. They've been doing like packing for food banks. dropping the food off, you know, manning the phones and things like that. And the same, some of the businesses that we linked with, obviously a lot of them have broke up now, but their individual staff and things like that have been helping us. We've had a couple of big donations off businesses and things. So it you know, as hard as it is at this time, and as you know, as sort of, as much as people are living in fear, there's still a lot of good that's gone on. You know, I think a lot of good will come from it as well.
Well, that's it, and I think that's why you formed an Now for Others, because you believed in people supporting each other.
I just had a vision of a world where everybody helped each other, and you know, I was a painter and decorator, and I thought, at the end of the day, all as I can do, I can't change the world, but I can change myself. And once I change myself, I know I'll inspire others. So I thought, well, I'm a painter and decorator. I can't, you know, that's my skill. So I'm willing to give that free. And then I knew as soon as I'd done it, I thought, this is going to inspire other people to do this. And, you know, over the years, we've raised awareness. And, you know, at first they had mates who'd say to me, what is it you're doing, Kevin? What are you going on about kindness? And then, you know, now these are the same people now who were flying down the city, dropping hampers off and helping. It's, you know, it's people, but we're all connected in so many ways, and it only takes one person to start it. And like I say, I had a vision of a better world I wanted to see, one where we all help each other, where, you know, kindness, compassion, unity, you know, that comes before any politics, religion, race, whatever football team you support. That's not important as being human. And, you know, I think I can see after this it's going to build and build and build. You know, at the end of the day, people say we shouldn't have to do this, you know, there shouldn't be charities, they shouldn't have to do it, but unfortunately, you know, we'd rather it didn't need to be done, but it does need to be done. And you know, it's just not about give, and it's about, you know, we want to inspire change, we want to inspire people to get involved, and, you know, to see that, you know, they're important. Every single person in society is important, and everybody needs to understand that they're important. They're not, you know, nobody's, you know, every single one of us is equal, and we're all capable, and we can all get involved. And, you know, when you think about it, society is like a sort of machine, and we're all cogs in that machine. And if every single cog in the machine's, you know, going at full potential, and imagine what we could achieve.
Yeah, exactly. So if anyone that's watching this wants to help an Now for Others, where can they do that? Where do we need to go?
If you go onto our website, anhourforothers.co.uk, you'll see, I think it's on the very first page, at the bottom, we've got a little section with the coronavirus. So if you want to register your details on there for now, that's fine. And like I say, you'll still be on our database then anyway. But if you go to the website, there's a couple of forms on the website to get involved, and you can see more about what we do and stuff.
Yeah. So how have you been? How has Jill been? How has everything been with yourselves?
I think it's hard for everybody, isn't it? It's been like a roller coaster of emotions, you know, fearful, anxious, and then, you know, you think good things are happening, and then you try and stay positive, and when you start overthinking things. So I've done a lot of meditating. I'd advise anybody to do that. It's absolutely like mind blowing, you know, how much it can help you. But then obviously we've been busy with the charity and stuff. Jill, she's working from her home. So obviously she works for a company doing accounts, so she's been chocker doing that and the charity. It's just been about adapting, really. I think everybody seems to adapt, and, you know, I think we'd adapt anyway. Human beings will just adapt, won't we? And you know, as I say, as much as it's been hard, I don't like to focus on too much negative, because it can just send you on a downward spiral, and you're not doing yourself any good. So I like to try and look at the positives of everything. And like I say, hopefully it'll just be all over soon.
Hopefully. So all the businesses that you're supporting by using them for your food packages, how have they responded to it? Are they wanting to give a lot more, or how are they receiving?
To be honest, the money that we've been spending there in the shops, they do add to it, you know what I mean? But we just thought about keeping the local economy going. You know, we could have gone to one of the bigger superstores, obviously, but at the same time, there's a lot of local businesses who were struggling, so we just had an agreement. To be honest, it was an idea that I'd had for a while about, you know, linking in with the local businesses, you know, to get like some sort of like Liverpool voucher type thing. So they've been brilliant, though. Everyone's been brilliant. I think everybody's just mucking in and just doing what they can to help.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're going to continue this after the pandemic, or are you going back to normal running?
We'll still be. We'll definitely be going back to our normal stuff. But obviously, you know, this is definitely something that we could look to do in the future. I mean, one of the things I've got another few ideas in my head, especially now I've got time to sort. Normally, rushing around like mad because I'm having a bit of time to think. You know what my head's like? It's like a washing machine, and all these ideas are coming into my head. So I've got hundreds of ideas, more and more, that, you know, how we can make a really, you know, it's not just about charity to me. I want to inspire people. I want to inspire change in the city. I want everybody to feel empowered and to understand the worth. And I want to start doing workshops and stuff based around that. And then I've been working on that as well. So, you know, like I say, I just think everybody, sometimes it's just about getting past our fears, and a lot of people struggle to get past the fear, but I know I can help people, and that's you know, that's really, I've got a fire in my belly to really make our city like amazing. I have, as bad as it looks now, I just think we've all got to do something. I think this has been a wake-up call for everyone.
I think it's given everyone a chance to reflect of who they are and what they want to be. And you're developing yourself by wanting to do it more.
I think obviously, you know, our lives have always been that hectic. We don't even have a second to stop and think about anything, do we? It's just, you literally, it's, you know, it's been literally like a rat race, but now it seems to it's as if the whole planet's just stopped.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's making people sort of go deep within themselves, and, you know, to question things, and to sort of, you know, actually question themselves, and, you know, think about, you know, the future and stuff like that. And I know I've done a lot of that, and I've really got a fire in my belly, like, to you know, to really create change. Like I say, I'll be on my deathbed one day, and if I haven't left a stone unturned, then I'll be devastated. I want to be lying on my deathbed and just say to myself, do you know what, Kev, you've done it, you tried. I don't want to look there and think, I wish I'd have done that. I want to do everything I can, and, you know, it really like means a lot to me. People's lives. I just think everybody's dead important. No one's more important than anyone else, and I just want to really create change.
No, that's amazing. And what we'll do is we'll put all the charity's information, everything on in the description on YouTube and on the social medias and stuff.
Brilliant.
And I'll be able to find you.
Oh, brilliant. Appreciate it as always, mate.
No, thank you very much for being a part of it.
Can't wait to see you and give you all a big hug.
We'll be there one day.
We won't let go, will we, everyone, when we can all hug each other?
Well, people will be going there with you.
I know it won't be long now, but you all look after yourselves anyway.
We will do, and you stay safe.
I will do. See you soon, mate.
Bye.
Bye.